Hello everyone and welcome back to the series I'm calling Casually Competitive, Mario Kart World Edition. This challenge is all about determining just how much better competitive players are than casual players, and how much effort is realistically required to achieve that level of gameplay. I'll be taking a time trial of each new course that I attempt, for a baseline, followed by a timer recording how long I spend learning techniques. Then, I'll record a new time trial to show growth, and conclude with a race against the CPUs on the map. This is all to build up to hitting the online scene all at once at the end. If you missed the other videos, I do recommend watching them first, but there's nothing lost by jumping in here. Last time we went to the desolate desert hills, and now we'll be continuing around the outer edge of the map up to Shy Guy Bazaar. But first, it's time to run the last track once more to see if there's been skill loss. I'll be doing this for each subsequent video as well, running the previous track once before getting into the new one. So without further ado, let's head back over to Desert Hills. Alright, let's head on into Desert Hills. Now, hopefully we can beat our time. We always hope for that, right? But honestly, for this one in particular, I'm really feeling like we can. I'm not worried about it. I really think we're gonna crush it. So, here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Just from taking that first corner, we're already in the lead. And I did miss that coin, unfortunately, but, no, this is pretty good. This is pretty awesome. Yeah, no, for this early, that's a pretty good lead to have. Okay, that was a little bit of a messy attach, but we attached. We take those. And we're at 0.23 ahead. We could have been more ahead, but, whatever. Alright, here we go. That was actually a really messy attach on that rail. I can't believe it was, but whatever. Alright, here we are. In lap 2, it's going to be a little bit trickier to do this, because we don't have a mushroom to play with, but it's still... Okay, well, we were a little in the off-road there. Here comes the hard part. Oh, we were so high, and yeah, nice. Okay, we are 0.4 ahead. Almost a whole half second, so let's crush it. Here we go. Yeah, got the last coin at the very end there. Or that coin at the very end there. Alright, this one's just like the first lap. And then we just drive off here. And we're gonna beat our time. Alright, wow, I think that's like a whole second too. I think, yeah, I'm almost sure that's yep, that is a whole 1.1 almost seconds. That's nice, 1.09, yep, I like it. Okay, well, that wasn't even perfectly clean either, but, we're used to the track, so that's what we just run. Alright, now then, let's head on into the next course and start our first run. Alright, here we are, heading into Shy Guy Bazaar, and we are racing against the Nintendo Ghost, that is, Sophia, I think it was, and it's a Daisy on, I believe, the Magic Carpet. I think that's what that one's called. Anyway, just as a refresher to anyone who needs it, or, anyone who's new, this first time we'll be running this map just my normal path, and then we'll actually worry about learning good lines and how to take it cleanly and well. But for right now, it's just going to be what I normally run. So, here we go. And I do know that we can get on that, the rails on the first lap, but it's not what I normally do, so, yeah. Alright, and there we go. That is lap 1. I go around here, and there's lap 2. Ooh, 7 seconds ahead, nice. And here we are, ending off strong at 2:04.801. I don't know how much faster than the Nintendo time that is, but let's see. Dang, alright. 8 seconds. Almost 8 seconds exactly. That is That's pretty awesome. All right, cool. So we're starting with an 8-second up time, and yeah, let's get a timer started. Let's check out the world record, get a timer started, and start learning to do these tricks. All right, I have watched the world record, and yeah, there is a lot going on here, so that'll be fun. But it should be really, really cool to learn all this stuff. So here we go. Now, the first thing they do, as I already knew, they're gonna get on the rail on the very first lap, and it looks like it's right here. Oh, okay, I missed it already. Lovely. Let's use a mushroom to try to simulate. Like that, easy. Okay, well, all right. And then after they get on the rail, they do some left-right tricks, you know, on the turns, or right and then left and then right to maximize speed. Like kind of like that, but better. Yeah, and then they do one more right trick after that to end up on the thing. They also do a trick to start this, so. Anyway, then after they get up here, they go like this, and they ride on the wall, and they trick here, and they land on that inner rail, which is, maybe I just don't have the speed for it. And then they get off, and, well, they get off immediately and land on that other one. And then, like, the coolest thing, though, is a charge jump right here, where they'll charge jump off of this platform and land up there on the roof. And it's really cool. And then you're supposed to kick off immediately, and I did not. So, now I'm all sorts of screwed up. I don't know how they do that. Like that. Okay, cool. And then it's around, and it's charged like this. Oh, man. I got hit straight down. That was kind of cool. Oh, kind of made it, but not quite. I think I'm supposed to trick off of the wall, too. It's funny, I think even stopping like that is faster. Because it cuts off a whole lot of crap. And then I'm supposed to jump on the wall behind those purple carpets. But more interestingly, I'm supposed to land on that rail up here earlier than I just did. And then on the second lap, or yeah, on the second, it's supposed to land there and trick there, and then you can boost all the way through there without bonking on the wall, and then you land here. And then it's a wash, rinse, and repeat, sort of. Okay, that time I just didn't trick off fast enough. Very interesting, though. This is a really cool trick. I like this one. that was awesome. That was like I was driving on the rail without attaching. It's very precise. It's kind of cool. Not even close. It was a little too early. There we go. Alright, and then it's off to the side, and oh god, I missed the boost. Nope, not like that. That'll work. And then we dodge the pots, heck yeah. And then it's over here, and then off. Whoa! That was crazy! Is that faster? Maybe that's faster. I doubt it, though. I mean, I feel like the world record would use it if it was. But who knows? Maybe I discovered a new technique. Nope, not like that. Okay, that works. Alright, cool. I think I might have found a visual cue. But I am gonna have to try it a bunch more before I'm sure. Okay, that was a little... It wasn't bad, but, not quite. That was very bad, but I didn't really have a lot of speed there. Alright. No, can't be hitting the wall. Too close. Almost. Ah, close. There we go. That's how it's done. Then it's around, and very close to the wall, And then onto the wall, off after the pole, onto the side rail. And I tricked off a little bit too early. I want to get that last coin, but that's fine. And then it's put the wings away, do that, and then boost around here. Get onto the trick. Nope, not like that. Okay. Okay, well, I completely forgot to try to trick off immediately. That's embarrassing. That wasn't terrible, but it wasn't what I wanted. And then it lines you up poorly for there. I need to be more on the outside. Okay, I need to be going wider than that, clearly, to get the charge jump ready. Adjust based on my speed. If I'm going too fast, brake. If I'm going too fast, I'll just brake. If I'm not, I won't. See, that's too fast, so I brake. Okay, and then, yeah, and then land more to the left of the rail, and then trick. Okay, yeah, I think I can... That's not too fast. But I didn't hold right enough. Okay, that worked, that worked. Ooh, that was really cool. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Oh, yeah, okay. I really didn't think I had that one. I thought the charge wouldn't come out in time. I swear this is consistent. I see people do it all the time. I'm just not consistent with it. That's better. Okay. Well. Okay. Came to a dead stop, so that's definitely not... That's not desirable. Come on. I want to go. I want to ruin these guys' like, all of these Shy Guys' business models. I'm not interested in helping them out or making them, you know, have a good sale day. I wanna race. And if they are trying to, like, you know, oh, come on. If they are trying to provide for their Shy Guy families, well, maybe they'll just understand that this is the price of doing business. Sometimes, in the business world, somebody comes through on a bike and wrecks your stuff. That's just how it is. I should really stay off that wall, I think. That wall is costing me more trouble than... It's more trouble than it's worth. Like, it would save me a little bit of time, sure, but it's also like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Plus, it makes me feel bad. Then I'm destroying that guy's carpet sales. And despite all the tough talk I was saying just a minute ago, I don't actually want these guys to, like, you know, fail. I'm sure it's a tough market out there. I'm only making it harder. I'm only making it harder. Though perhaps I am actually contributing to the success of these guys by destroying supply. I mean, no, because if I'm destroying their supply, they can't sell it. Their supply must be high, and the demand must be high, you know, in order for good profit. Okay, come on. It may be your time, Peach, but it's been your time for, like, I don't know, 50 minutes now, so maybe we should just do this, you know? Retention is gonna drop pretty soon here. Come on! Anyway, as a little tidbit of information, I was a little sad earlier, if you guys remember, about having killed those poor guys in the jars, these dudes right up here, these guys, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't killing anyone. I'm pretty sure that last time I hit one of those jars, I saw something come out of it. Sorry, my throat got a little weird there. I'm pretty sure last time I hit one of those jar dudes, I saw someone come out of it. One of those purse dudes, maybe? The green ones that look like coin purses? I think one of those guys. But either way, I'm pretty... Ooh, 2 seconds. Holy crap. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I saw somebody come out of it. So, good news. We're not murderers. We're just destroyers of homes. Which is more palatable. Alright. I really almost met. No, oh, that was close. I almost broke that guy's house. Anyway, that was very weird. I actually almost messed up a trick there because my hand slipped off of the controller, but luckily I was able to recover it. So all good. Alright, can we actually not screw up the entry this time? Oh, I really thought I did. 4 seconds. Right here is where I always mess up on lap 3. Excellent. Yes. And we're going through the grass a little bit. Or a lot bit, whatever. Don't hit the guy. Fine. Good, good, good. Looks like this might be the final one. Should we go for the rail? Yeah, let's go for the rail. Yeah! That's a sub 2 minutes. That is a lovely thing to see. Alright, and we also weren't perfect, so when we come back, we can actually touch it up even more. Wow. Okay, 6 seconds. Almost exactly 6 seconds of time gained. That is beautiful. Alright. That was a lot of fun. This map is great. I don't need the mushrooms to do most of these tricks, or any of these tricks, actually. So, let's go and race against the computers and see how we do. Alright, here we are, heading into Shy Guy Bazaar, and this time as a race, and wow. Wow. Okay, that ramp really just... It's right next to her. Right? You're starting back here, that's crazy. It takes up the entire thing. And there are Shy Guys on the backs of the elephants. Things that you never notice when you always start in first. Anyway, the CC is on normal, items are on 150, and the computers are on hard. That was very difficult. Why is this so... The timing... Okay, whoa. Okay. I know that looked really bad, but I figured something weird out. The timing was so strange for all of it, because I'm faster than I'm used to, because I started this race with 5 points, because I was in the back. So, knowing that going forward, hopefully we can do a little bit better than that train wreck of a first lap, but at least I understand why it happened. I am not using this here. I'm hoping to save it for a blue shell. Yeah, I'm not in first. What of it? Okay, anyway. Remember that I have coins. I have a lot of coins. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to use it here, because those boxes are gonna blow the hell out of me. Wow. Okay, having coin... It's crazy. Having coins this time is actually a huge detriment. Hey, another mushroom. Anyway, let's try not to mess up that badly again. I should really stop getting coins. I really should. I have so many now. Anyway, let's go for... And that was a great idea. Can I get up here? Yeah, I can. Okay, but now we have 20 coins and we gotta be real careful. Okay. Yep, it's just not gonna happen. Like, I'm going too fast. Damn it. I really wanted to save that mushroom for a blue shell, but maybe we won't even get a blue shell. Who knows? Okay, that's kind of an interesting thing that I need to be aware of, is that if I have too many coins, some of those tricks become really, really weird and hard. So, I gotta be aware of that. Let's go through the grass here. Alright, and wow, there is a blue shell, but there we go. We win with quite a substantial lead, and yeah. Yeah, we didn't get to take all of our shortcuts. I don't think we got to take the boost jump shortcut even once, because we were getting used to the weird coin count, and then it was too fast, and yeah, that was cool. A weird problem I never expected to have, but we got it done, and yeah, so that's what 2 hours and 38 minutes of effort on this track gets, and I am very happy with it, especially because when I'm starting in first place, which I will be most of the time, I will have my normal coin count. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and, you know, please be sure to visit us next time when we take on Airship Fortress. It's gonna be a blast.